So, a former Chinese citizen who became a naturalized U.S. citizen has pled guilty to. He pled guilty and now is sentenced to 12 years to an act of, or trying to do an act of terrorism. Former Navy sailor pled this back in February 27th, just now getting sentenced. Pled guilty in the federal court in Chicago. Was going to attack the Great Lakes Center. Uh, this is scary. I mean, this dude is from China, immigrated here in '98, and now going to be spending 12 years in prison because he was going to attack the Great Lakes uh, Naval Station Great Lakes, which is a basic training site for Navy. He was trying to was seeking to help the Iranian government move radioactive material into the U.S. for a dirty bomb. This is no joke. I'm going to read from the press release where he was going to do this. Hey, the FBI catching this dude. I'm not sure. I'm going to read it off to you and you tell me what you think. Also, if you like to know what's going on with the government, what's going on with, how everything's going, hit like and subscribe. We cover this all the time. Also, if you're on YouTube, yes, I know I'm on Rumble and Facebook as well, but if you're on YouTube, I've got a store, got a coffee cup, got a sticker. Check them out. I'm going to try to figure out some other things to sell soon. So, here we go. Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking by the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself. Now, former Navy sailor pled guilty in federal court in Chicago to plotting to attack Naval Station Great Lakes in North Chicago, Illinois, purportedly on behalf of Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Xuanyu Harry Pang, 38, North Chicago, Illinois, pleaded guilty to conspiring to and attempting to willfully injure and destroy national defense material, national defense premises, and national defense utilities with the intent to injure, interfere with, and obstruct the national defense of the United States. He entered that plea November 5th, took a long time. According to court records filed in the case in September of 2021, Pang communicated with an individual in Colombia about potentially assisting with a plan involving Iranian actors to conduct an attack against the United States to avenge the death of Qasem Soleimani, a general of the IRGC Quds Force who was killed by the U.S. military in 2020. The Quds Force is a branch of the IRGC that conducts unconventional warfare and intelligence activities outside of Iran. So basically, special forces. Covert FBI employee posing as an affiliate of the Quds Force subsequently communicated online with the individual in Colombia about conducting an attack. The individual in Colombia put the covert employee in touch with Pang, who at the time was stationed and residing at Naval Station Great Lakes. Pair communicated online through an encrypted messaging application about possible targets for the attack, including Naval Station Great Lakes and other locations in the Chicago area. Pang and the individual in Colombia agreed to help the covert FBI employee and his purported associates with their operation to conduct the attack in the United States, court records state. On 3 occasions in the fall of 2022, Pang officially met with another individual working with the FBI who was posing as an associate of the covert FBI employee. The first meeting took place outside of Okaloosa Transportation Center in downtown Chicago, and 2 other meetings were held at a train station in Lake Bluff, Illinois. During the meetings in Lake Bluff, as the plot coalesced into an attack on the naval station, Pang displayed photos and videos on his phone in multiple locations inside the naval station, He also provided 2 U.S. military uniforms for operatives to wear inside the base during the attack and a cell phone that could be used as a test for a detonator. Uh, so this was the FBI's Chicago Joint Terrorism Task Force, which comprised multiple federal, state, and local law enforcement agencies, is investigating the case. And there was assistance provided by NCIS. Hey, them stopping this guy that was willing to do this, that I'm glad that occurred. Now, this dude was also considering trying to go after the Bean, which, if you don't know Chicago all that well, it's a big site there. Honestly, I don't even know where to begin. I mean, we keep finding out. Okay, yes, I know that there are Chinese citizens that come here, or those that are from China that come here become very productive and exemplary citizens. But there are also those that come from China that are causing all kinds of problems in this country. Now, this isn't specific to China. It's just, but China is trying to infiltrate this country. We know this. It's no great secret. We're well aware that they're trying to infiltrate all kinds of things to take down this country. They're trying to weaken us. Heck, we are fueling their ability to do this. Us constantly using them for our manufacturing is fueling them to be able to do these things. Now, I am glad that this guy was caught. If he was willing to do this, some of it I wonder about, but seriously, we need to keep this from happening ever again. We need to keep folks that are from these countries from having the chance to be in position to do this. If you don't believe me, then okay, fine. But there comes a point where common sense has to be applied to all of this. I mean, seriously. I We know that they're helping fuel some of the anti-American groups that are inside this country. They're helping fuel some of the leftists in this country. It needs to end. End of story. It needs to end. But hey, tell me what you think. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. So, folks, that's the story that I wanted to bring you on this video. And I just wanted to say thank you again for coming by. Hit like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff if you don't mind. Help me out. So, y'all have a good day now. Bye.